From being smack dab in the middle of Hollywood's most explosive gun scenes, to catching the limelight with none other than the legendary Keanu Reeves, Taran Butler reveals how he turns actors into heroes. You ever gawk at the big screen and wonder how on earth these Hollywood hotshots handle their guns, like they've been popping off rounds since they were in diapers? Well, who's the guru behind all this gunslinging glam? The answer? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Taran Butler. This dude with all his gun wizardry is the secret behind those high-flying, bullet-blasting action scenes you can't get enough of. He's the guy who's whipped directors and actors like James Cameron, Michael Mann, Keanu Reeves, and Michael B. Jordan into full-blown firearm ninjas. These folks aren't just playing dress-up, they're pulling triggers and looking legit doing it. Now Butler isn't just tucked away in a dark corner of some film set either. He's right there in the thick of it. Whether it's an on-location gig or hosting a full-blown training session at his gigantic 20-acre range, this guy is up close and personal. He's made his mark on some big-time films like Public Enemy's Avatar and Transformers. He's got his fingerprints all over Hollywood's big bang moments. What's more, when Taran's not busy turning Tinseltown royalty into gun-toting heroes, he's busy running his own company, Taran Tactical Innovations. His goal? Simple. Equip people with the best of the best, ensuring they get the competitive edge they need. Be it shooting for sport, tactical defense, or just plain fun, he's got something to up your game. And check this out, when the world went into COVID-19 lockdown, where was he? On his range, helping Hollywood's finest and the Instagram elite prepare for the end of the world. Yep, Butler's the real deal. The man making sure your favorite stars look like seasoned pros when they're packing heat on the silver screen. But who is this guy, really? Is he just another trigger-happy dude with a thing for guns? Or does he have the chops to back up his bullet-spraying bravado? Born and raised in Hollywood on a horse ranch, our boy was plinking cans with revolvers and lever-action rifles before he could even drive. You could say he got bit by the gun bug early, all while growing up in the shadow of Tinseltown. Now, how's that for a backstory? His first dance with competitive shooting happened thanks to Bruce Barber, a legendary stuntman who loaned him a Glock 24. From that moment on, it was clear that Taran and guns, well, they just clicked. Within a year, he blazed his way from rookie status to Grandmaster in the USPSA, the first person in history to do it with a Glock, no less. But no road to glory is without its bumps and potholes. In his early three-gun days, Butler had his share of hiccups. Borrowed shotguns malfunctioning, losing by mere points due to minor equipment malfunctions, you name it. But did any of that slow him down? Hell no. He took these setbacks on the chin and used them to learn the value of having high-quality gear and being intimately familiar with it. With each failure, he grew stronger, and his breakthrough came in 2003 when he dominated the three-gun nationals in the limited division. It was the first of many wins and the start of a record-breaking career. He became the first shooter to bag the three-gun nationals tactical division a year later, and in 2012 he made history again by winning the Open Division, making him the USPSA's first ever multi-gun Triple Crown champion. Talk about some serious bragging rights. Fast forward a bit and he's got a whopping 23 Southwest Pistol League championships to his name. Not to mention the esteemed title of Combat Master. That's a title shared by a handful of shooting legends, making him a part of an elite club. And the list just keeps on growing. Championships in USPSA Open, Limited, Limited 10, Production, Single Stack Divisions, Steel Challenge World Championships, IPSC World Shoot Gold Medals. The man's done it all, in countries all over the globe. Dubbed the USPSA Multi-Gun National Tactical Champion and the only multi-gun Triple Crown National Champion, his skills span a dizzying range of firearms. He's smashed records at the SSM 3G Championship, bagged the Arizona Triple Crown thrice, and defeated some of the world's best shooters at the Fort Benning Open Championship. In short, Taran isn't your average Hollywood Joe. He's a competitive shooting superstar, a man whose life revolves around making every shot count. And you bet when he passes on those skills to the stars, the sparks and bullets fly. But he isn't just a legend in the competitive shooting world. He's also a regular face on the History Channel's hit show, Top Shot. Picture this, a gaggle of sharpshooters duking it out in a series of nail-biting challenges, all inspired by actual historical events. I mean, Who wouldn't want a piece of that action? And guess what the prize is? A crisp $100,000. Talk about putting your money where your muzzle is. 5 seasons, 61 episodes, and countless bullets later, Top Shot isn't just another reality TV show. And having a real-deal gun whiz like Butler dropping knowledge bombs? That's the cherry on top of the high-caliber cake. Now, when he's not on set, this guy's got this other gig going on, where he becomes the go-to guy for military and law enforcement folks who want to be absolute beasts when it comes to handling their weapons. Butler's got this idea that those who are into this 3-gun thing are pretty much the rock stars of weapon handling. Not an easy claim to challenge, honestly. I mean, these guys and gals spend day after day in crazy, intense competitions, where winning or losing is often about who blinked less. Now, Taran isn't saying he's better than these military and law enforcement pros. He knows they've got the lowdown on combat tactics. But when it comes to the nitty-gritty of handling firearms like a pro, they dial his number. And here's the funny part. Butler noticed that the folks who do the 3-gun thing often run circles around their comrades who don't. So, his golden advice to everyone he coaches? Get into multi-gun or USPSA competitions and buff up those skills. Sure, sometimes he's helping on-screen folks perfect their trigger pull for months, but when it comes to these tactical squads, it's usually a quick in and out. A day or two of polishing up their gun handling, teaching them how to adopt the principles of 3-gun into their tactics, and then it's showtime. So we're all clued in on Taran's impeccable skill set. But what's the real scoop on how he catapulted into stardom? Well, it's not every day you're handed a golden ticket to fame, and he didn't find his in a chocolate bar. You see, his life took a wild turn when he started training Keanu Reeves for the John Wick movies. Yeah, the same action-packed thrillers where Reeves blasts through baddies like he's playing a video game. And talk about an unexpected marketing strategy, right? In 2016, he posted a 37-second clip of the actor letting it rip on the shooting range, and bam! The video went viral faster than you can say gunpowder. Suddenly, this guy was the hottest name in the gun community. That's what I call a shot to fame. Even John Wick's director, Chad Stahelski, a former stuntman and a frequent visitor to Butler's range, played a role in his skyrocketing fame. Taran even mentioned once that the director changed his life. And the best part? The John Wick franchise didn't just boost his reputation. It also gave him the opportunity for free product placement. I mean, his customized guns, even those cheeky ones labeled John Wick, without any permission from the studio, were featured all over the movies. Every gunmaker was probably green with envy, dreaming of having their weapons showcased in such a major film franchise. And celebrities? Well, they came flooding in. From Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson to Michael B. Jordan and even Halle Berry, Butler was the go-to guy for actors wanting to look like they knew their way around a gun. The celeb buzz around his expertise even got him hobnobbing with Donald Trump Jr. at the 2019 NRA convention. Trump Jr. and his brother Eric got their own personalized John Wick Combat Master guns. This dude is making friends in high places. Even when some of these celebrities were actively advocating for gun control, he wasn't worried. He knew that as long as Hollywood was gun-obsessed, the stars would keep seeking his training no matter their political views. So yeah, that's how our gun maestro shot to fame, by training John Wick himself and ensuring actors didn't fumble around with guns like amateurs. He certainly set the bar high for realistic gunplay in films. Oh, and let's not forget, he has given us one hell of a show with those blazing John Wick guns. Guess you could say, Butler did have a blast, eh? From catching the limelight with none other than the legendary Keanu Reeves to being smack dab in the middle of Hollywood's most explosive gun scenes, this was Taran Butler, revealing how he turns actors into heroes.